Big night for Jordan Mason. Also, big night if you didn't have a backup plan for Christian McCaffrey, saving your bacon.
Life is a tweet from our own Jay Croucher. Life is so much better, happier. I can be a better father than my daughters because in every league I drafted CMC, I also reached for Jordan Mason.
It was a sweat-free Monday night in the Croucher household.
Yeah.
Loves watching Jay Mason go to work. And then we have a tweet from First and Football to me. I've got a sick best friend who makes it his life's mission every year to grab the backup to every running back I draft. Every year he does this knowing I'll have to go to him for my backup. He literally took Mason in the 9th round just to have him so I couldn't. Half his team are backups.
Who's laughing now, though?
Yeah, genius.
Who's laughing now?
That's
Because
genius.
unlike that guy that reached for Jordan Mason, the uninsured CMC manager is drink-free.
I mean, we feel bad for them. Like that was a brutal beat. It's super. I mean,
Well,
like all sorts of stuff.
Do you? We
feel-
spent 4 weeks on this show saying if you take CMC, you have to take Jordan Mason.
Yes, true. But we have, and Jordan Mason was on 10 list of 10, and anyway, and we talked about him a lot in the preseason. I've written about him as well, and
It's
we
tough
were like,
break,
and
though.
especially when Elijah Mitchell went down for the year, and you knew
Yeah.
Jordan Mason could be the guy, and McCaffrey was dealing with it with the injury, but still. I feel bad for people. There's one guy that I don't feel bad. He's in my league. So I'm in another different guillotine league. Can I just tell you this story? This guy, as we watch this Jordan Mason run all over your Jets. What happened to your Jets defense? I thought Robert Saleh was supposed to be a defensive genius.
Turns out Kyle Shanahan had a plan for his former DC. They didn't have an answer last night.
He was just like, do you think Kyle Shanahan was just like, it's a good thing you quit because I want to fire you. Again, this is embarrassing. It's awful.
Wasn't great.
All right, so I'm in a guillotine league. Very quick. No, it's a quick story, but it's worth it. I'm in a guillotine league. There's like 4 of us that were all like potentially on the chopping block. And this guy who's in the league, a little abrasive. He's a little abrasive. And so he starts sending group emails to everyone just like, oh, look how crappy Barry's team is. Hey, everyone make your bids on who's you're going to pick out of Barry's team, everything like
Very
that.
good.
Yeah, good.
Very
Just say good luck
answer.
in the second chance league, Barry, everything.
Five
So anyway,
round
they're
answer.
just kind of like they're piling on to me. And I'm not saying anything because I'm like, I still got Garrett Wilson going. Like,
Right.
I think I'm okay. Like, one of the 4 guys is, like, done, and this one guy had Christian McCaffrey. And so, anyway, he's talking trash the entire weekend. I'm not saying anything. And it just goes to show you, fantasy karma is a real thing. The fantasy gods sometimes smile down on those who pay attention and smite those that
Puff their chest
a little bit too much. Because what happens, this guy didn't have Jordan Mason. McCaffrey gets everyone else on his team had already played. There was nothing he could do, no one that he could drop to pick up McCaffrey. So he had to take a 0 for McCaffrey. Garrett Wilson gets the 12 points I need, and I survive, as do the other 3.
Did he get knocked out?
That guy's died. Oh yeah, his season's over.
Peak egg on the face
It's
moment.
amazing. It's unbelievable. It's fantastic. Here's what I will tell you about Jordan Mason. He's very, very good. There are reports out there. There's a chance that McCaffrey could miss week 2 as well. Again, this is why he's the number 1 pickup in fantasy, because you don't want to start 0-2, and if you're a McCaffrey manager and you don't have Mason and somebody else grabs Mason, then you're just sort of like, I mean, I don't know how that would be possible, because I would assume once you heard the news, you ran to the waiver wire, but for whatever
Just
reason.
quickly on the Jets side of the ball, wouldn't worry too much about Breece Hall. He got 100% of the Jets running back touches. He was out there, 97% snap rate through 3 quarters. They kept him in towards the end so he could cash my over 15.5 rushing attempts. I would not be worried at all about Aaron Rodgers. Also, not worried at all about Brock Purdy, even though the stats weren't amazing. Looked like both looked incredible.
both fine.
Yeah, they both look great.
Niners side of the ball, I know disappointing day, obviously, for Brandon Ayuk, just under 5 fantasy points. Played 60% of the snaps, but listen, if he catches that touchdown, which he should have, it was a perfect bunt. I think Ayuk's day looks different. Purdy's day looks different. Debo was Debo. Kittle was fine. Obviously, they didn't need to throw much because they just ran every single play. Your Jet, I'm telling you, like, your Jets, that was brutal.
Why
that
would
was
you
embarrassing? Embarrassing.
Apologize
for the Jets.
Yeah. No, Connor's onto the Connor was texting me about the Mets
On
in
the
second
show
half.
yesterday, I picked the Niners to win on this desk.
I like the Jets.
I don't know if either of you
I
did.
like the Jets.
So I'm not apologizing to anyone.
The under did not. The under did not.
No,
cash.
Tyler Conklin was a ghost.
No Tyler Conklin.
Very
as
fun
well.
best
That's
bet.
all right. I won.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
I won and the Mets won.
By the way,
That's
the
right.
under should have cashed as well. Like
It went over by 8 points.
I thought the Jets could play defense. Connor told me the Jets could play defense. They can't.
Pass defense.
I thought the Panthers should have beat the Saints. I
Forgot
thought Bryce Young was
keyword.
good.
Pass defense.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.